missing the little like leg stomp thing. Huh. Its icon is just a little teleport thing. The crystal. So did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm able to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. What the hell is my character doing? You're wearing the emote, Imperial Salute. Freaking hell. He wishes to help you acquire disguises you need for your rescue mission. Mended Imperial Pot Helm and Mended Imperial Short Robe. Define short. You recall Dromkra and Teldros, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Galmont. As a fellow adventurer and son of a Rosa both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of the recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It will not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. I wish they kind of stacked it up so we could have gotten this while we're out there. That's one thing I hate about this, there's a lot of back and forth, and not many, you know, doubling up and stuff. Not much doubling up and stuff. And there's the Crystal Tower down there, which is a raid. Which is the first one we've seen. Keep going, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Ugh, I don't like the sound, I don't like how they look. Ugh. Sometimes the sounds even hurt. Thankfully not so far with these, but sometimes the sounds that mess with my OCD just actually physically hurt. And they even trigger panics that I have no idea of how to deal with. It's also very annoying. If only he could have been hurt by the other one's bog bomb or whatever. Very dramatic stun. Suddenly I just feel like playing Diablo again. Diablo 3 again. Suddenly got the feeling of it. I'll like to do so, but wouldn't have the time yet. I need to finish like so much more before I could just fight recording that again. So eventually I'll get to it. Like, I need to finish Witcher 3, and I've recorded that in months. I have to go do so much before I can justify getting back to it. So, yeah. I'll do it at some stage, but who knows when. And also, I would want to wait for the DLC. Oh, that's a friendly looking bot. Ooh. It's like something out of a horror thing. Oh, great. Do it. Do it. Run. But yeah, I'll love to get back to it, but I want to wait for the DLC to come out, or the expansion to come out. I'm assuming that they're going to announce at BlizzCon a new expansion, but I've no idea yet. Maybe they'll just announce Diablo 4, but there's a few plot threads they've left yet to tie up, so I'm hoping there'll be an expansion. So I want to wait for that to come out. I have so much other stuff that I need to go finish. I go say in Witcher and all that. Then there's others on the list for me to do. So I can't remember at the time being, but there's plenty of things on the list for me to go finish after Witcher 3. Then I can get around to continuing Diablo 3. So it's just gonna have to wait. Really should head back and do that. Probably get this from it, which would be nice. A second jump attack. They can stun. It's a little weaker, but yeah, I'm happy with it. We're able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment. Standard issue white infantry battle gear reinforced with carbon and cermet fibers to provide maximum protection with minimum loss of mobility. The scars of war cover both back and front of this piece. And says the same thing. Damage, as I had expected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. Must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, I know some skilled artisans among my acquaintances. Please take these uniforms to the Weaver's Guild in Ul'dah, and the helms to the Armorer's Guild in Limsa. I'll send word so that both places know to expect you. Rest assured your mission will be kept in the utmost confidence. You can get a toy of Y'shtoa, dress up Y'shtoa. That's kind of creepy. Imagine like making a Barbie doll of one of your friends, you know? And dressing it. It's kind of creepy. Ah, you must be the adventurer Dromkra and Teldros. Welcome, welcome. My lord Sark Malark sent word you'll be along. So, what garments are these that require attention? Gasp! Oh my! Well, I'm certain that you have your reasons, and I shan't question them. Nor do you need fear that I'll spread gossip. My lord Sark Malark is one of our very best clients, so these days I'm told he spends more time roaming the land as an adventurer. Far be it from me to question my lord's taste, but I struggle to understand why a man of his fabulous wealth would forsake the comforts of his state for a life of danger and hardship. Exciting, it could be fulfilling in a different way. Especially if it's just ease and relaxing at his estate. You know, the danger, the adventure could be more fulfilling. Live short but brightly. Staying long but dimly. And the repairs are done. I was instructed to prioritize swiftness, and so I did. I can't vouch for the protective capacity of these garments. They certainly look the part, even if I do say so myself. Payment? Never you mind that. Send my regards to my lord Sark Malark. Will be payment enough. Sending my regards to my lord Sark Malark will be payment enough. Also, I just realized when I was doing that Weaver stuff, I might have been down equipment. You know, like as you go up in level, you get new equipment added. I might have actually been down equipment when I was still trying to do that. Alright, this way. This is harder than it looks, he says. Bring to the Guildmaster. Dromkra and Teldros, I've been expecting you. Sark Malark gives me to understand you've come on his behalf with unusual helms. Yes, very unusual indeed, though no more outlandish in order than I've come to expect from the merchant prince turned adventurer. Your awkward staring tells me I did something improper. Oh, Sark did not mention his background to you. That was likely his intent, but I suppose there's no help for now but to tell you the whole story. Sark Malark is the son of a successful Ul'dah merchant. Though still tender in years, he's an eye for profit. He's made millions in his own right. Having achieved thus, he's turned his attention towards his true passion, adventuring, of the management of his fortune to trusted aides. The helms are ready. With a little more time, I could have achieved a far higher quality finish, but I was given to understand you're in some haste. These should serve your needs well enough. At least you wonder about payment. Sark Malark has already settled the bill. Do pass along my regards when you next see him. It's very handy having a rich guy help you out. If only I knew a few of those. Can I have a sugar daddy? Sugar mommy, either or. That'd be fantastic. Seriously. Christ, Chocobo looks fucking demonic. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Yes, these will serve beautifully. Both Edelweiss and Hansa never fail to impress. The quality of these repairs will fool even a goddess. Thus equipped, you should be able to. You should not have any trouble blending in amongst imperial forces. Least you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Erosa. So you see, when the Empire subjugates a new territory, it simulates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. This way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. It is a great idea. With that, my part in your mission's done. I'm full glad to have been assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but a humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Gloom. You have to level up before I can do this. Garlemald has finally devised a plan to appropriate a suit of Magitech armor. Fine. Okay. What do you say? A wise woman once said that she who does not pay heed to the skies will surely get wealth. Okay, the place is just gonna be gloomy. Fair skies, fair skies. Okay. Ah, so we don't have the symbol here because it's just an other. Alright. Alright, let's pop into here. So it's hair. Also, I think I've seen someone with this name before. Why the 7th heaven, you ask? Because no one would drink in the 7th hell. I also considered naming it Cloud 9, but that felt a bit effeminate for a clientele. I know. I swear I've seen that name before, and I was just wondering, was the character seem familiar? Because for all I know, it's the basically there is a character in another Final Fantasy game that they basically just imported to this one. Adventures from the realm over pass through Revenant's Toll, not the most hospitable of climes, but there's no better place to find yourself a hard hand or two. Hunger is not the best sauce by the onion, but hard work. None work harder than adventurers, I say. Where travelers gather to slake their thirst, rumors flow as freely as the ale. Some will lead to riches and glory, others are worth as much as a drunkard's piss. The astute adventurer can tell which is which. Because it'll be mentioned there in the conversation. You know, the reward section. Ishgard was all I knew until I was almost a woman grown. This was to be a brief spell, my time on the road, but now I find myself mulling an adventurer's life. According to Kakeme, there is work and ready coin to be had from the sons of Saint Koinek. if you would but present yourself there. Drum Karen, right? I hear you get around. I'm an adventurer myself. The name's Kakime. Hey, we can't all have an interesting name like yours. Look, I can cut you in on some fare, if you're interested. There's a camp set up east of here by an outfit called the Sons of Saint Koinak. Scholarly types, you know, studying the, what do you call it again? Algan Empire. Apparently some sort of ancient civilization. Talk to the fowl called Nald'thal there, and have some for you. Good folks, them. Tell them I sent you. Adventurers of Reverend's Toll have an initiation rite involving smelly seedkin, a proud tradition that only Agan Bold appears to know about. I speak for the confraternity of adventurers who call Reverend's Toll home. Take heed, Drum Karen. We have a common foe, a hated enemy, a fierce adversary. Its name is Morbol. Brother Drum Karen, you hate this enemy? Does your heart yearn to slay it? Then do so, brother. Go and slay Tree. This is a rite of passage, Brother Drum Karen. If you're to be part of Reverend's Soul, we must know. Do you ring true? Oh, goddamn. You know, I'm gonna call it quits here. I just can't bring myself to keep playing for now, and that is adorable. That is adorable. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits here. You want to stay to site? You have to get by me first. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, it's a little Miqo'te carrying a basket. Ah, this person's pet turned up first. Weird. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call quits here because I am burnt out as all fuck. Talk to you next time.